Hello, I'm Andy, and here is your weekly horoscope from Sunday, the 15th of January to Saturday, the 21st of January. And this is especially for you coming from Virgo. If I may have 1 minute of your time, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, this magic on your hands, the palms. Who do you think changes these lines and signs all the time? If you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And I'll show you how to gain the energies of the supernatural side. We'll talk more about this later. 15th of January, Sunday, for you coming from Virgo, is going to be a bad morning and afternoon. If ever things could go wrong, they will go wrong. Arguments are going to be there. Having different points or different outlooks is going to be there. And be careful that breakups can happen very, very fast. There's some fast planets from the evening nightfall come to disturb you in the morning and afternoon as well. The planets of argument. So the speed at which you say things has to be slowed down, or you'll regret what you said in the morning, afternoon. And the speed at which you do things has also be to slow down. So you're going to make a lot of problems for yourself if you're not careful, whether on the personal side of life, whether with whoever you are. And of course, the speed of planets can cause accidents, which can be physical, it can be emotional accidents, it can be financial accidents. Don't make any commitments where finance is concerned on this morning, afternoon. I like your evening and nightfall much, much, much better. You find solutions now, and you are able to do some corrections if you can in the evening nightfall. You will meet people who are more friendly, and you'll have the chance to meet people where money is concerned, the job, the business, the income to be improved. The trouble is that this morning, afternoon, negative planets, some of them will want to see you in the evening as well. So stay away from company that you feel is not good, and stay away from being too different with people. Try to be on the same wavelength as much as you can the whole day. Being too different, being too much of an individual is going to cause some difficulties in the evening nightfall as well. So stick to business, stick to job, stick to the chance of meeting people to help you in the material way is enough. The planets of togetherness, romance, or marriage will remain weak. 16th of January, Monday. This is even a worse day. Now the whole day is doomed to be very bad. Morning and afternoons, I have to talk about accidents. Accidents can be physical, it can be emotional accidents, financial accidents. You could be cheated very, very easily. And of course, emotional accidents. And be careful that partnerships are going to break up very fast and quickly. A job can be lost so quickly, and the chances of you getting any gain is almost nil. So, what can you do on this nasty morning afternoon? Just stick to your responsibilities. Tell yourself a job can be lost if you are irresponsible, and blame will come from nowhere. Financial areas you can lose very quickly. I don't want you to think of financial speculation at all in any way. And stay away from people who have the possibility of wanting to cheat you. This cheating can be in the physical side, or in the emotional side, or in the financial side. So there's so much to be careful. Where you work or where you do business, there are people who are your enemies, who are jealous of you. So don't divulge your plans too easily to people. Keep them to yourself for this morning, afternoon, or for this 16th of January, Monday. And health issues can easily come about. And I wish I would, and I hope I've already mentioned about accidents. Evening and nightfall, you are just not on the same wavelength as people. You are being very rebellious, and you're being very different. And that causes the evening and nightfall partnerships with people to be weaker and weaker and weaker. And to make it worse, these morning nasty planets will try to join you in the evening nightfall to create enemies, to make you cheated, to make you let down and deceived. It is not worth going out at all in the evening nightfall. Stay home and you'll be safer. 17th of January, Tuesday. This is a wonderful morning and afternoon at last. Long term planets are seen, hour by hour. They make your long termness become more and more solid. So hour and hour, you will bond with people, whether at work, whether at business, whether at home, whether anywhere. You will meet people who are very helpful to you. You feel secure, and the good news that comes helps you to get security long term as well, because these are long term planners. Long term planners move very slow. So be patient as some good news comes to you morning and afternoon. Evening and nightfall, the planets of accident are back. The planets of badness are back. So you're back either meeting people for the wrong reason or being in the wrong group. You have to be very careful that a bad bonding can take place in the evening nightfall. Being influenced badly or being in the company of people who want to make use of you, can make use of you physically, sexually, financially, in every way. So choose your company very, very carefully. If you believe that these people you cannot be trusted, just don't go out. That's the best way. One or two of your morning good planners will come to visit you, but their energy has been weakened. So you're really exposed to all kinds of accidents. Accidents are when they come unexpectedly. You cannot plan an accident. An accident comes unexpectedly, and that's my worry, evening and nightfall. So if you're traveling, be careful. And if you're driving around, be careful. And meeting people, be careful. Staying home may be the best option if you can. 18th of January, Wednesday, is a much, much better day. Some improvement, but not good enough for success. Why? Because I see some anger planets there. These anger planets basically make you very angry. The speech is the worry. Angry words, like a machine gun, you'll fire at people and your actions as well. Well, you're ruining all the chances that you can have to attract some attention. This attention will turn bad because your anger planets will show it. Don't be also too daring, whether physically, financially, or emotionally. Don't expose yourself to risk in any way, it says. Just be with what you are doing every day in a familiar way. That would be safer for you. And lastly, don't expose yourself to financial sides of taking risks. Evening and nightfall becomes much, much, much better. One or two of these evening planners will try to help you in the morning, afternoon, but there is just not enough energy. These strong, aggressive planners take the whole energy. So take the soft approach in the morning, afternoon. Use words which are soft, the tone of voice which is soft, the body language which is soft. Look forward to solutions in the evening, nightfall. Yes, long term bonding can take place. You will be with the right group of people or arrange to be with the right group of people. Is it to help your job, business, money wise? Is it to mend a marriage? Is it to find a long term partnership? It's all waiting to happen. And if it doesn't happen, at least you will make contacts with people. Don't have these planets are not instant. They are long and steady planets. So whoever you meet in the evening nightfall, tell yourself there's a chance to do a bonding with them, whether job, business wise, or whether personal wise. 19th of January, Thursday. Too many ego planets are seen, and they make you egoistic. Ego is not a bad word. Ego is ambition. But when it goes egoistic, then it's more than ambition. You want it for yourself. That is being the ego. So you don't want it for yourself on this morning, afternoon. Share your responsibilities at work and in business, and people will appreciate that, and your partnerships will be better. Support for you will be better. And even in your personal life, at home, the marriage or romance, don't want to be egoistic. Try to listen to what makes other people unhappy and try to help the solution, not to attack it, because you feel that others are inferior and you will attack them that way, make things even worse. Evening and nightfall, the aggressive planets are back. So morning and afternoon, ego planets, evening and nightfall, aggressive planets. This is not a good recipe to find solutions. If you don't have to be out in the evening, nightfall, even better. But if you have to be out and you gauge very quickly that aggressive people or egoistic people are there, just leave that company, just go home early. Because evening and nightfall, you are exposing yourself to risk, whether physical risk, emotional risk, financial risk. You are going to regret it in the sense that it made you too daring this evening and nightfall. And you took the bait because you wanted something at any cost. That will not be good. 20th of January, Friday. For you coming from Virgo, you are just too emotional. Your emotional planets have captivated you. If you're at home, that's fine. But if you're at work or in business, that's not good. So tell yourself logic, facts, and figures, FACTS, and figures. That is your mantra for the morning and afternoon. Logic, facts, and figures. They will quieten down these emotional planets, which are not steady, making you very touchy, very moody, very changeable. And that won't be good where you work or do business. So try to remain fixed. Let somebody else take the lead would be even better. And at least you won't be put under pressure. Timetable pressure. So such kind of stress will also be seen. All because the planets are too much emotional and they make you think of the emotional side of life too much, making mistakes where you work or where you do business. So being part of a team is safer. Evening and nightfall, your ego planets are back. So this is a very touchy evening nightfall. You will be made to be dominating, stubborn, wanting to take charge, wanting to be noticed. And if you are not, you won't be happy because that's what egoisticness means. You will want to be in charge. Well, let somebody else be in charge so that you don't end up getting the blame in the evening nightfall. And to make it worse, these emotional planets from the morning afternoon will join you to the evening nightfall. So emotions unsteady in the evening nightfall, ego too much in the evening nightfall. The result is you're just not happy with anybody because you want to take charge and dominate. You'll get from bad to worse. If you don't have to be out, even better. 21st of January, Saturday. This is a very lucky morning and afternoon. You can meet people who will help or be able to help you in the financial side, job, business, money side. So make a plan to be with people of such a caliber. Once you make the plan, tell yourself one thing you must not do is to dominate. So be as flexible, as negotiable as you can in this morning, afternoon. And you're going to get some very nice rewards, at least some promises, at least some hope for a better life, earn more money, because these are all money planets. So never mind the romance. Go for that. Meeting people, better job, better business, more money. Evening and nightfall. Romantic planets are everywhere. It's not bad to have romantic planets in the evening and nightfall. But these romantic planets, they make you just moody, too changeable, very unsure of what you want to do. And people tend to be tired of you that way. Some of your morning good planets will visit you in the evening nightfall. And I see money planets there. So why don't you try to make meetings with people where job, money, and income is concerned rather than the romantic side of your life for the whole day, even the evening nightfall. And that will help you more. There's one planet of argument there. You can be induced to an argument easily because you may not be happy with what is said to you. You will retaliate. Don't do it because it will spoil the whole evening and nightfall as well. Now, this 90-minute session I have for you. Yes, I talk a lot about it because it's going to get your next 9 years fully under your control. It will be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and this magic on your palms. This magic is all there because the soul, the third eye, and the aura are writing all these messages for people like me to read it. The past, the present, and the future is all marked there. And looking at that, I will go deeply into your health areas because your health is mostly shown, whether good, bad, or worse, on your palms. And your palms will show me that kind of person that you are. And we will map out the ages shown on your palms. And of course, your date of birth and time of birth is very important as well. And I'll show you your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky direction. These are all very important energies. When accumulated, they make you a very special person because they'll make your aura shine. They'll make your third eye active. Our soul will be activated. Everybody guaranteed, but always in our late 50s and 60s and 70s. It's not given to younger people. That is the plan. But there's a way how to accelerate the energies so that even if you are a teenager came to see me, you will learn these wonderful, powerful energies and be somebody very special at a very younger age. So everything can be manipulated. Yes, it can be. You just have to be guided into it. And I will guide you. I will guide you also in the areas of love and romance and marriage, whether it should be earlier, whether it should be later. All that will be shown on your palms as well. So much to teach you. And the cost is only USD $50. You couldn't get a better deal like this. So life is too short. Don't leave it too late. Just send me this email. Let's get down to business. And I'll be able to map it out for you, your next 9 years, and give you all that wonderful information to make you a special, special person and show you the magic to awaken the soul, the third eye, and the aura very, very quickly. Believe me, it's not very difficult. And if you like to play lotteries is a system. You need the energies of the aura, the soul, and the third eye because it's supernatural to win lotteries. It's made in such a way, but we can try to break that. I will see whether you have the mystic cross on your palms. If it's not there, I will tell you don't play lotteries. You will lose. If I see it there, then I will tell you yes, you can go ahead. So let's leave it to this session of 90 minutes. In the meantime, I wish you a good week. Thank you. Goodbye.